On Real Rescues, two men sit injured in a car after it aquaplanes off the motorway, up the bank and rolls twice before coming to a halt.
I didn't think I was actually going to survive. These two things like send your girlfriend a text. So just sent a message saying that I love her, and that was it.
It's Good Friday, but it's a pretty bad day for driving. PC Derek Hearn is starting his shift with a call-out to an accident on the M27. The conditions are appalling and may well have contributed to this accident. Fire crews and paramedics are already there. The car is crumpled and come to a halt at right angles to the motorway. It looks like the car has gone off the motorway up the bank and rolled back down. Two men are still inside the car. One has a visible injury to his head, but both are talking.
Did you roll? Roll. Alright. Is it your fault, mate? Nice. Alright. What's your first name? David. Alright. We'll let the ambulance guys talk to you and sort you out, okay? I can't imagine how they were feeling in the car. Obviously with all the emergency services around them, talking about the neck and spine injuries and the loss of blood around his head. I'm sure it was quite frightening for the both of them.
The car driver, David, was conscious throughout.
When I saw the blood coming out of my head, I didn't think I was actually going to survive because the amount that was coming out, that's the first thing. That's the first time I was scared out of the whole incident. So I tried just like these two things, like send your girlfriend a text. So just sent her a message saying that I love her, and that was it.
Firefighter Ian Cambridge is the on-scene safety officer. He can't believe the car's landed upright.
The weather was absolutely dreadful. That morning we'd had some really heavy downpours of rain, and the vehicle itself had aquaplaned off the motorway, had gone up the side embankment of the motorway and actually flipped over. Luckily enough, the vehicle landed back on all four wheels.
Both men are complaining of neck pain, a possible symptom of spinal injury. It means that the firefighters are going to have to cut them out of the car. In the meantime, Derek keeps his control room constantly informed about what's happening.
Yeah, this is the vehicle that has rolled. He's lost control of the wet weather. Unknown injuries at this time, but both males are conscious and breathing. Fire and ambulance in attendance and about to take the roof off the car.
David was on his way to work when the accident happened. He remembers the position his friend and passenger Mark was in after the car eventually came to a standstill.
I had a brief look at my friend, and he wasn't moving with his neck twisted up towards the passenger side window, and then next minute I felt something dripping down my face, and there was quite a lot of blood coming out of my head. Obviously, when I saw my friend, I was worried how he was because of the position his neck was in. It didn't look good. He wasn't moving, and he wasn't really saying much.
There's no time to lose. When it comes to spinal injuries, every second counts. This roof needs to come off, and fast. The windscreen is tackled with a Ketch tool, a specialist cutting device.
When cutting the windscreen with the Ketch tool, it's very smooth operation. It just feels like cutting through butter, a bit crunchy.
We cause a lot of noise, and we're doing lots of cutting and breaking of glass. So both the paramedics who are in the vehicle and the casualties are always updated exactly what's going on.
They then have to cut through the posts. For this, they use one of their most powerful tools, specially designed for cutting very thick metal. Finally, they have liftoff.
At the moment, when the roof does come off, you know, we obviously get a sense of achievement that everyone's done their job, and we can then look at getting the casualties out safely.
Sitting next to David, Mark's hardly moved since the accident. The spinal boards are at the ready, and the second ambulance has arrived. They're all set to take both out of the car. The headrests have to come out, then the board is slipped gently behind Mark's back. Very carefully, the paramedics ease him out of his seat. Meanwhile, David's being kept informed about everything that's going on. It's been a success. Mark's safely on the stretcher. Now it's David's turn.
Four hands, guys. Yeah. Thumbs up.
And he's out too.